So, in my book, The Authenticity Principle, I talk about a really powerful model for living more authentically called the Three Selves framework. In other videos, I've already talked about the importance of your authentic self, the importance of your adapted self, and the critical importance of pushing out of your performing self as much as possible. But in this video, I want to talk about one of the questions I get asked about the most, which is, Ritu, how do I know when I should show up as my authentic self versus my adapted self? And so I want to talk to you about the power and the magic that comes from knowing when to flow between your adapted self and your authentic self. So your authentic self, it's the best place, the most empowering place to be, because this is when you feel like you can reveal your core self as much as possible. But your adapted self is really powerful too, because your adapted self is the self that knows that in certain moments it makes sense to adapt your behavior, to change how you like to behave in order to serve your needs and the needs of others. Your adapted self is a choice, it's willing, it serves you. And so really, the magic starts to happen when you have a very good understanding in any given moment about how you're feeling. Like what's happening in your body? What is happening in your mind? How's your energy? Like what's happening with your nervous system in any given moment? Because when you are tuned into that moment and you are tuned into your mind and your body and your energetic flow, you will have a sense of, in this moment, do I feel like being my authentic self? Or in this moment, does it make more sense for me to adapt my behavior? And so I'm thinking about work situations in which it may make sense for you to be more adaptive, or like with family and friends. Like for example, in your heart, you may be like, I really disagree with you, and you want to tell a beloved directly how you feel, but in that moment, you just don't feel like it feels safe for you to do, or it's not the right time, or you know that emotionally they can't handle it in the moment, and it'll serve you to adapt your behavior. My guiding takeaway for you after today is to use your body as a guidepost to help you to understand whether to be adaptive or whether to be your authentic self in a moment. And the last thing I'll say to you is, the more nuanced and sophisticated an understanding we have of who is our adapted self and who is our authentic self, it makes it so much easier to flow between the two. Check out my website, there's a lot there online. And finally, thanks so much for watching as always.